time is slipping through your fingers every single day. Most men live as if they have a second life in their back pocket, but they don't. Every wasted hour, every wasted day is a cut against your own future. The Stoics knew this truth. Life is short, and the clock never stops ticking. If you want to build your life, if you want to rise above mediocrity, you must face the brutal truths the Stoics left for us. Truths that hurt at first, but set you free once you embrace them. In this video, we'll uncover 9 brutal Stoic truths that will shake you awake, stop you from wasting time, and push you to finally take control of your life. Watch this to the very end, because every truth builds on the last. And the final one may be the wake-up call you've been running from. And before we begin, I want to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you are ready to rise, to embrace discipline, and to walk the path of strength, subscribe to this channel, Stoic Men Tribe, and let's build a brotherhood of men who refuse to waste their lives. Now, let's begin. Chapter 1. Life is short, and you're already dying. The first brutal Stoic truth is this: you are already dying. Every second that passes is not just time lost, it's life gone forever. Seneca said it clearly: it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Think about it. How many hours do you spend scrolling, gossiping, overthinking, putting off what matters? How many times have you said, "I'll start tomorrow," only to realize tomorrow never came? Every wasted moment is a theft, but the thief isn't outside of you. The thief is you. The Stoics remind us that death is not waiting in some far-off corner of life. It is here, walking beside you every single day. You don't have another life stored away, waiting to be used. This is it. Right now. This breath. This minute. This chance to act. It's all you have. Picture yourself 10 years from now, looking back at today. Would you be proud of how you spent it? Or would you be ashamed at how much time you let slip through your hands? The truth is simple, but painful. Most men will die with their dreams still in their heads. Don't let that be you. Don't let your final thought be regret. The Stoics teach us to live as if death stands over our shoulder, to treat each day like a gift already half spent. Because when you face death honestly, you stop playing games with life. You stop wasting time. So, ask yourself right now, if this was your last day, what would you do differently? That's how you should live. Not tomorrow. Not when it's convenient. But now. Every second matters. Your life is too short to live it like a coward. Rise up. Do what needs to be done. Because death is coming. And you don't know when. Chapter 2. Nobody is coming to save you. Here is the second brutal Stoic truth. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your family. Not your friends. Not your government. Not your boss. Not your heroes. No one. We live in a world where men secretly wait for a rescuer. They wait for luck. They wait for an opportunity to knock. They wait for someone else to change their circumstances. But waiting is poison. The Stoics tell us, your life is your responsibility, and no one else's. Marcus Aurelius himself ruled the greatest empire on earth, yet he wrote in his journal every night, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one he didn't wait for teachers, leaders, or gods to shape him. He took the burden of action on his own shoulders. And so must you." The brutal truth is this: the world doesn't care about your excuses. Life will not slow down just because you are tired, broken, or afraid. If you want change, you must be the one to create it. Stop looking for saviors in other people. Stop believing that someone out there will hand you the life you want. Nobody is handing you anything. Everything you want must be built, earned and fought for. Do you feel stuck? Good. That's your alarm clock. That's life reminding you. It's on you. Do you feel alone? Good. That means you're learning to stand on your own feet. Do you feel like no one understands you? Good. That means it's time to stop waiting for approval and start living by your own principles. The Stoics lived with one constant reminder: control what you can, let go of what you cannot. You cannot control who comes to help you, but you can control whether you rise up and take responsibility. You don't need saving. You need discipline. You need courage. You need the unbreakable mindset that no matter how brutal life becomes, you will not fold. You will not bow. You will not beg. This is your life, your responsibility, your battle. And when you finally stop waiting and start acting, you will discover the power you always had, but never used. No one is coming to save you, but the man who chooses to save himself, that man becomes unstoppable. Chapter 3. Comfort is your enemy. The third brutal Stoic truth is this: comfort is your enemy. Most men are trapped not by chains, not by walls, not by other people, but by their own love of comfort. Comfort is the invisible prison that keeps you weak. Comfort whispers, rest a little longer. Try tomorrow. Take the easy road. Don't push too hard. And while you listen to its sweet voice, your potential is rotting away inside you. The Stoics warned about this. Epictetus, born a slave and crippled in his leg, knew suffering better than anyone. Yet he taught that comfort is not the path of freedom. Discipline is. He said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." What is comfort, really? It's the desire to avoid effort, to avoid pain, to avoid struggle. But here is the brutal truth. Without struggle, there is no strength. Without pain, there is no growth. Without sacrifice, there is no greatness. Think of your muscles. If you never push them, they wither. The same is true of your mind, your courage, your spirit. Comfort kills them silently. Short story: Socrates and the choice of hardship. Let me tell you a story about Socrates, one of the wisest philosophers who ever lived. Socrates was not rich. He didn't chase luxuries. He walked barefoot, wore simple clothes, and lived in poverty by choice. People mocked him for rejecting wealth and comfort, asking why he lived so poorly when he could have pursued a life of ease. Socrates replied that by avoiding comfort, he gained strength. He trained his body to endure cold, heat, and hunger. He trained his mind to remain calm under pressure. He knew that if he surrendered to comfort, he would also surrender his freedom. And when his enemies finally put him on trial, when they accused him unjustly and sentenced him to death, Socrates did not break. He drank the poison calmly, with dignity, because he had spent his entire life preparing for hardship. Comfort would have made him weak. Discipline made him unshakable. Ask yourself, are you becoming stronger, or are you becoming softer? Every time you hit snooze instead of rising early. Every time you scroll endlessly instead of building your life. Every time you choose the easy way instead of the hard way, you are trading strength for weakness. Comfort is seductive, but it is also a thief. It steals your willpower. It steals your masculinity. It steals the very edge that makes you capable of facing life. The Stoics believed that the man who embraces discomfort is the man who is truly alive. To walk in the cold, to endure hunger, to resist pleasure, to face fear, these are not punishments. They are weapons. They sharpen your character until nothing can bend you. So, reject the trap of comfort. Take the hard road. Embrace the discipline of doing what is difficult, especially when it hurts. because the man who avoids pain will remain small, but the man who endures it will rise unbreakable. Comfort is not your friend. It is your silent enemy. And once you conquer it, there is no challenge in this world you cannot face. Chapter 4. Your emotions are not reality. The fourth brutal Stoic truth is this: your emotions are not reality. Most men live as slaves to their feelings. If they feel lazy, they don't act. If they feel angry, they explode. If they feel sad, they stop moving. But the Stoics taught, your emotions are storms, not commands. They are signals, not orders. Epictetus once said, "It is not things that disturb us, but our judgments about them." This means the world itself is neutral. It's your interpretation that makes it good or bad, bearable or unbearable. When something painful happens, a betrayal, a loss, a failure, your first reaction is not truth. It's just your mind reacting, coloring the event with emotion. And if you obey that emotion blindly, you will destroy yourself. Imagine a warrior in battle. If he panics when arrows fly, he dies. If he lets anger blind him, he dies. If he freezes in fear, he dies. Only the warrior who sees clearly, beyond his emotions, survives. Life is no different. Your emotions lie. They exaggerate. They cloud your vision. The Stoics demand, step back. Observe your anger, your fear, your sadness as if they belong to someone else. Ask yourself, is this emotion showing me truth, or is it blinding me? The world doesn't care about your feelings, but the world will respond to your actions. And only when you master your emotions will you master your actions. So don't let emotions rule your life. Feel them. Yes. Acknowledge them. Yes. But don't obey them. Instead, choose reason. Choose clarity. Choose discipline. Because the man who conquers himself is greater than the man who conquers an empire. Your emotions are not reality. They are a test. Pass it. Chapter 5. Most people don't care about you, and that's freedom. The fifth brutal Stoic truth is this: most people don't care about you. At first that sounds harsh, it sounds cold. But in reality, it is freedom. Think about it. You spend so much of your life worrying what others think. What if they judge me? What if they laugh at me? What if I fail and everyone sees? But here's the truth the Stoics knew. People are too busy worrying about their own lives, their own failures, their own fears. They don't think about you nearly as much as you think. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." The majority of your fears about how others see you exist only in your head. Epictetus and the slave's freedom. Epictetus was once a slave, beaten, mocked, and treated as worthless. He could have lived his life crushed by other people's opinions. But instead, he discovered something powerful. The only opinion that matters is your own judgment of yourself. He told his students, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. And he lived it. He didn't seek approval. He didn't chase praise. He built inner strength so solid that no insult could touch him. That was his freedom. Most people don't care about your mistakes. Most people don't care if you fail or stumble or look foolish. And those who do, their opinions are empty because they're still slaves to their own fears. The moment you stop living for others' approval is the moment you start living for your true self. How many dreams have died because men feared being laughed at? How many lives have been wasted because someone was too afraid of opinions? The Stoics remind you, you are not here to impress the crowd. You are here to live with virtue, with courage, with discipline. And when you embrace this, judgment loses its power. Let them talk. Let them laugh. Let them misunderstand you. None of it matters. What matters is the man you are becoming. Comment below. What part of today's affirmation, what you think you become, resonated with you most deeply? Why do you think it struck a chord? Your insight might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And if you're serious about changing the way you think and showing up as your highest self every single day, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss your daily mental reset. Chapter 6. Discipline is greater than motivation. The sixth brutal Stoic. Truth is this: discipline is greater than motivation. Motivation is weak. It's a visitor that shows up when it wants and disappears the moment life becomes heavy. Discipline is different. Discipline is a soldier. It does not ask if you feel ready. It does not ask if you feel inspired. It demands action, whether you feel like it or not. Every man wants to feel motivated, but the Stoics understood. Feelings cannot be trusted. They shift like the wind. One day you're filled with fire, the next you're filled with excuses. If you live by motivation, you live a life of inconsistency. You rise and fall with your moods, never building anything that lasts. But discipline is the foundation of greatness. Discipline is waking up when your body screams to stay in bed. Discipline is working when your mind begs for distraction. Discipline is keeping promises to yourself when no one is watching. Discipline is not glamorous. It is not exciting. It is the grind. It is repetition. It is sacrifice. But it is the only thing that builds strength that lasts. Think about it. Every man who has achieved anything of value did not get there because he always felt motivated. He got there because he did the work, day after day, especially when he didn't want to. Motivation is a spark, but sparks fade. Discipline is the fire that never dies. Ask yourself, how many times have you abandoned your goals because motivation left you? How many dreams have died because you waited to feel inspired? How many promises have you broken because you relied on emotion instead of discipline? The truth is brutal. Your feelings do not matter. What matters is action. What matters is consistency. What matters is your ability to push forward, even when your mind whispers excuses and your body begs for comfort. You don't need more motivation. You don't need more inspiration. You need discipline. Because discipline does not care about your mood. It does not care about your fear. It does not care about your comfort. Discipline demands only one thing: that you show up. And when you live with discipline, you become unstoppable. Because nothing, not tiredness, not weakness, not boredom, not doubt, can break a man who refuses to stop. Motivation is for the moment. Discipline is for life. Choose discipline, and you will win every single time. Chapter 8. Memento Mori. Remember you will die. The final brutal Stoic truth is this: Memento Mori. Remember you will die. You walk through life as if it will last forever, but every step brings you closer to your end. Death is not a distant shadow. It walks beside you now. The Stoics reminded themselves daily, I will not live forever. I may not even live until tomorrow. This truth is not meant to depress you. It is meant to wake you. When you remember death, you remember how precious each moment is. When you remember death, you stop wasting time on petty arguments, meaningless distractions, and empty pursuits. Death gives weight to life. It is the reason to act now, to love deeply, to build relentlessly, to rise without delay. Because tomorrow is not guaranteed. So live with urgency. Speak less. Do more. Waste nothing. Hold nothing back. Let death be the fire that drives you, not the fear that freezes you. Memento Mori. Remember you will die, and in remembering finally begin to live. Chapter 9. Your time is now. The eighth and final brutal Stoic truth is this: your time is now. Not tomorrow, not someday, not when life feels easier, not when the stars align, not when you feel ready. Number, your time is now. Every day you wait is a day you will never get back. Every excuse you repeat is another chain around your potential. Every "I'll do it later" is a silent admission that you're afraid to live fully. The Stoics taught that the future is not promised. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. All you truly have is this moment, this breath, this chance to act. And yet, most men live as if they have eternity in their pockets. They waste their hours, they waste their energy, they waste their life. But you must be different. This is the truth. You are not lacking time. You are lacking focus. You are not too weak. You are too distracted. You are not trapped. You are simply refusing to move. So I ask you, when will you rise? When will you stop waiting? When will you stop hiding behind fear, comfort, and excuses? Because the longer you wait, the heavier regret will become. Do you want to die with your dreams still inside you? Do you want your final thought to be, "If only I had acted sooner"? Or do you want to stand at the end of your life and say, "I gave everything. I lived with fire. I left nothing undone"? So rise. Stand tall. Take command of your life. Whatever goal you've been delaying, begin it. Whatever change you've been fearing, face it. Whatever weakness you've been tolerating, destroy it. Your time is now. Not later. Not tomorrow. Now. Now I want to hear from you. What truth struck you the hardest today? Which one will you begin living by right now? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your words might inspire another man to take action. And if this message hit you, if you are ready to stop wasting time and build the life you were meant for, then join us. Subscribe to this channel, Stoic Men Tribe. Like this video. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next lesson. And share this video with someone who needs to hear these truths. Because this is more than content. This is a brotherhood. This is a movement. And it begins with you. Your time is now. Take it. Live it. Own it.